Hello, friends. I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? Hope it's fantastic. Everything here is great. It's still a bit chilly, like 60s, but good. And we had a really good game last night. We played a softball last night against one of our hometown rivals. There's 3 middle school softball teams in this town, so we played against and we won, which was really fun. We also got a package. Well, technically 2 packages, but I believe these 2 packages came from the same place, the same person, and I know who that person is. And because I got a message saying, "Hey, you should check your PO box," and I did, and I have a package from my PO box. And we've talked before about how I stopped promoting the PO box. I just felt weird asking for stuff. I used it for a while for postcard exchange. I think, yeah, you can just make out the corner of my postcard frame over here. There's a bunch of postcards hanging up over there. That was really fun. I really enjoyed the postcard exchange, but haven't been doing that in a while, and I haven't really promoted my wish list on Amazon or anything like that. But I still have a P.O. box. If you want to send me something, feel free. I've always said that if I get something to the P.O. box, I will open it on camera. So I guess do what you want with that info. But again, I'm not doing this for notoriety anymore. So this was a gift from Chris. Let's see if Chris left a note. He said a new short film, around town vid, just in case inspiration hits, from San Diego. Oh, he sent this. So this is maybe something else from somebody else. I don't know what this is. Cool. So this is awesome. This is a camera cage. Oh wow. Is that metal? No, I think it's really hard rubber. This is a camera cage, which has been on my wish list for a while. If you don't know what this does, let me show you the cage itself. This is a much better way to hold a camera when you're doing filming, like filmic filming. So I've got a rig to mount the camera on, sliders, grips. You can do like a down low. So been wanting one of these for a while I've been wanting one of these for a long time, but really since I got the new camera. It has some much better built-in stabilization than this guy, but it's still kind of funky. So I've been wanting a camera cage for a while to be able to do some fun shoots. So thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. This will definitely get put to use for some probably around town vids, maybe a new short film. I have ideas for short films. I just haven't worked on any of them. So this, I don't know what this is, or nobody else has told me to check my mailbox, unless this is just a second package. I feel like this is maybe just a second package, because this is also camera gear. This one says, oh, same note. So same note, different thing. Oh, sweet. Okay. This is, yeah. I've been meaning, like, this is one of those things I've been meaning to maybe buy myself, and I just haven't. I have a wrist strap for my camera, but it's just like one of those little floppy wrist straps, and it works with my, I forget the name of the company. I have a, it's got these little buttons that go on the camera, and then you can clip into it. Oh, it's Pika Design. So I have a Pika Design lanyard that goes with a Pika Design strap. But when I'm outside shooting, I've wanted a grip for a while. So this is an actual, like, this goes on the camera, and it kind of encapsulates your hand. It's got a base plate mount for it, which also includes a place to put like a sling mount. And it means that the camera, if I let go, the camera's not dangling from my wrist, which is what it currently does, and I don't enjoy. I've almost bought this for myself a few times now, so this is absolutely, thank you for this. I've been really excited to try one of these because when I'm out shooting, like especially when I was in New York, I think I wore my strap crossbody, and I was constantly holding my camera like back behind my back to try to make sure I wasn't bumping into people with it or damaging the camera. And you know, maybe a little bit of theft concern was also involved in that. It would have been nice to have this sort of thing where my hand isn't the only failsafe. I've got this strap holding the camera to my hand as a failsafe. So this is very exciting. I'm really looking forward to this. Em and I have been talking about doing more stuff outside. I haven't told her this yet. But I'm hoping to do a little bit more hiking this year. And I would like to do more outdoor photography. Not necessarily landscape photography, but I really enjoy like nature photography. And maybe not even animals so much. More there's like plants, like land, like forest scenes, that sort of stuff. So, and maybe some more like abandoned type structures. I mentioned the other day that there's an abandoned structure, a couple of abandoned factories by where my kid goes to school that I want to shoot. And having something like this, I think, is a much better way to carry the camera for that sort of environment than a strap or that little wrist strap. This lets me just kind of hold the camera without it flopping around, and it becomes more of an extension of my hand. So, very cool stuff. Excited about playing with these things. So I'm probably will get to do a little bit of that tonight. So thank you for that. And again, I still haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to integrate more visuals into this, especially since this is now a quote podcast again. Like there might be people listening to this in the future, and doing. I hesitate to do stuff where I'm like, look at what I'm doing, for that reason. But I'm definitely going to figure it out. And it might end up being that stuff, shot with gear is going on the Chevee channel, not this channel, and that this channel is strictly for the Daily Shed at this point. I think that's my current thought process. But that doesn't mean I can't have just some visual stuff playing while I'm talking. And I think I like that idea too. I just have to figure out what that stuff is. Like I could have probably played some video of last night's game when I mentioned that I went to a softball game last night. But I didn't take the camera for footage. I took it just to take some pictures. Yeah. We'll get there. Thank you, Chris. For all the things that I've done on this show or on this channel or over the years, when this all started, it started with a hope that I was going to be able to make something from this, to be like literally become a successful YouTuber, whatever that might mean. That was my hope, meaning that I was going to make a living from it. But over the years, as that mentality shifted quickly, like I decided, or I realized that that's not what I wanted to do. I still make a little bit of money from this, but the appreciation I get from you all, both in the comments and, obviously gifts like this is like so much more valuable to me than just, I guess, notoriety. I don't know that I was ever actually seeking notoriety. Like I don't know that I want to be famous, right? I just want to be successful in my endeavors. And I think I have been here. Just my endeavor has, the thought process about what this endeavor is has shifted over the years. And stuff like this, receiving stuff from you guys, that's like that's success, right? Like that's obvious. I've touched people. I've made a change or difference in somebody's life, and I don't know that I can ever fully tell you guys how much I appreciate that. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, everybody who stops by, who comments, who sent me postcards, whatever it might be. I thank all of you for all of this. It's been a wonderful adventure. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know to sound smart is quirk. It is a noun meaning a peculiarity of one's personality or manner. One of the most omnipresent quirks in the nouveau rich is that they still ask the price of a luxury item rather than simply offering to purchase it. Quirk, Q-U-I-R-K. Is that one of those, like, if you need to ask the price, you can't afford it? Is that situation?